Whoa, super bright. Super duper sunny bright. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I was like getting ready to drink my water and I was like, oh no, the timer's done. So I was like, what do I do first? Titan, I know, always on me for it. 6 seconds late, he says. At least someone's taking track of the time, I guess, keeping time. It's a mod duty, I suppose. Yeah, Bonk, thanks for being first today. It's good to see you. Mr. Redbeard, guys, Mr. Redbeard's gonna come and drop off some veggies really quick. I said thanks so much. I love you guys. Thanks for thinking of us. Hi, Blood Oak, how are you today? Welcome, welcome. Greek, he's amped up on mushrooms today. Let's do this. Who else we got? Tika Sella. Oh, I'm with the subby too? Friend, thank you. Thanks for the 18 months with a Prime Gaming sub even. I know you only get one per month, so thanks for using it on me. Sup Weasel. What else? I gotta scroll back up and I feel like I missed someone. We got Mary in here with us too. Yet it is. Welcome. Titan, how's the day? How's the bees? How's the property? Reishi and Lion's Mane. How does it feel? And Chaga? I've been like thinking about picking up some capsules like that. I don't know. Let me know. I'm intrigued. Okay, friends, last stream before I pick up Samo tomorrow. I'm so excited. I went to bed at like 9 p.m. I was like, well, might as well just go to bed, you know? The days come back, or the days go by faster. Yeah, exactly, Mary. Woo! So pumped. Yeah, I had like such a good sleep last night, going to bed at 9. Woke up like a bunch of times, but at least I feel rested. I'll take that. Yeah, Samo tomorrow. I talked to him this morning at like 7:30. They must have just been like boarding the plane or something, because then it just like cut out. And so he's on his way to Yellowknife. He said it was like a perfectly clear day, so no issues with flying. And then he'll stay overnight. So nice of them. They booked them a hotel, like deluxe king bed. I was like, what? You're gonna have a better sleep than at home. Excuse me? Lion's Mane makes you energetic, and Chaga and Reishi sedate you kinda. Whoa. It's like you got everything at once then. Cool. Looking forward to hearing about your journey then. Wait until I pick him up, then tell him he has 6 cook with Sammys. Imagine. I was maybe like thinking about doing a little vlog tomorrow. I don't know. Exactly, Bonk. I was like, who the heck's the deluxe king for? Sheesh. We don't even have a king bed at home. We just have a queen. Like a clean energetic. So better than coffee, then you're saying? I might break up with coffee. I don't know. I've been off it for a couple days and I just feel so good. Okay, so we're cooking some more healthy stuff today. Oh, those salad rolls. I finished them all yesterday. I had 2 for lunch and that like just held me over perfectly. And then I had the other 2 for dinner, had a little other veggies with it, and it was so good. And yeah, cooking more healthy food today just because we have like so many good fresh veggies popping right now. And I've been getting a lot like on sale, 30% off. I don't know at your guys' grocery stores, but there's always like a little cart, a little shelf where they have like discounted vegetables and stuff that you can pick from. Obviously, it's way better to go in the morning, right? Because they're sitting there like out of the fridge, so they kind of go bad during the day. But yeah, I always hit it up at like 9 a.m. Ugh. And then they always mark it down like 30% off. So we got zucchinis to put in the soup. I got another cauliflower. Like there's always cauliflowers on the shelves. And then the reason that it's 30% off is like one little browned bit on it. I was like, okay, so just trim it off. And then we'll use the rest of our cabbage. I thought some spinach in the soup would be good. And yeah, just on the side, we'll do like some really nice seared duck breast to go with it. I mean, you can eat the duck in the soup too, but I think it'll be better just to eat it on the side. We'll do like a marsala pan sauce or something like that. Is that a mushroom coffee like the Kachava stuff that's being promoted like crazy? Or what's the other one? Four Sigmatic is like the most popular brand, I think. Just a lot of the influencers that I follow on Instagram are like sponsored by them and they use it a lot. Or yeah, the mud water. I've seen that one too. Lion's Mane one is a coffee. Interesting. Okay, so here's our menu. Spiced lentil vegetable soup. I have to laugh at the recipe because it says the best lentil soup. So we'll see if it's the best. But yeah, I have lentils to use up too. And honestly, like not very expensive to make this, right? And then it's so easy to just pair a protein with it. You've never tasted duck? Oh, I love like feeding people that thing for the first time. Like Weasel, I wish I could like cook you your first duck ever and just like watch you eat it and be like, wow. With all the rain, Mary, Lon grew a ton of shrooms. The squirrel keeps picking them. What are they? The squirrel's just like tripping balls. Blondie, welcome in, duder. How are you? Yeah, here we go again. The best. Well, you know me, Bong. You know I love to test these recipes. Is it the best? Let's see. Let's see. It actually looked like one of the better ones online, so that is why I chose it. Yeah, does the squirrel know something that we don't? You never know, really. So yeah, I think this will be a pretty quick and easy stream today. Yeah, we're having duck. I pulled a couple duck breasts out of the freezer to use up today. Score them up, sear them. We'll let them rest while we make a nice little marsala pan sauce to go with it. Pop some fresh thyme into there. Easy peasy. I'm excited. Okay, best lentil soup. This simple vegan lentil soup recipe comes together quickly with mostly pantry ingredients. I will tell you this. Mine is not going to be vegan. I'm going to be using a beef stock in the soup today because it's going to add so much body to it, and as well as like flavor, nutrients, etc. Unless you eat vegan, you don't really have to follow like the recipe closely, right? Always use like a beef stock, chicken stock if you have access to it. It'll just taste better and be better for you. It'll like keep you satiated longer too. Yeah, marsala duck. I got all these things to use up, so this is the menu that we get today. She says the recipe yields 4 large bowls of soup or 6 more modest servings. I don't know, that's hard to tell. Also took off with a kamikaze bird that passed. The squirrel's tripping. Hilarious, Mary. Oh, is it today? I guess, right? Yeah. Funny thing about Oktoberfest, it's not actually in October when you're in Germany. Happy Oktoberfest, friends. Do we have to go to Oktoberfest next year with Sam? Maybe. Maybe. It starts today. He's gone before in Germany. He has fond memories of that. I would love to experience that. Okay, so recipe, ingredients that we'll need. Olive oil, onion, carrot, garlic. I will tell you this, Chad. I've been like on a search to get more of this garlic and it doesn't exist anymore. In 2 stores that I know it existed in, it doesn't currently exist, so it's okay. We got backups as well. But I was like, oh, hey, things are changing. Hey, did you guys also see my post in Discord about the $35 bowl of pho in Zurich in Switzerland? I was like, oh, whoa, that's like half the price of my grocery bill for the whole week. Have a beer later, Mary, and some pretzels? Might have to go out and get some. You missed it. I think I posted it. Did I post it in fun photos or food photos? I posted it in fun photos, the soup one. Yeah, just an influencer that I follow. She's traveling right now with her mom in Europe, and they're like, yeah, on all of her stories, she's like sharing everything, right? And she always shares when they go out to eat. And she was like, what? So Zurich is the 2nd most expensive city in the entire world. So what's number 1 then? I didn't look it up. No, it was just like your typical bowl of pho. And yeah, they post some other parts of the menu too there. So what else was it? Yeah, it was just like all Vietnamese stuff, but that's crazy though. $35, just beef fillet and bone marrow and herbs. Okay, so that was a more expensive one, but the traditional one's still $25. Not so. In Tokyo, in Zurich. That was in Zurich. I mean, if they're using filet, that is tenderloin. So yeah, that's pretty uppity. I've never seen a bowl of pho with that here. Yeah, so that's what Blood Oak said, about 25% higher than the rest of Europe. But then they also have higher wages. So that's why I said, I was like, it's a whole different world compared to like North America. Wow. Wowie. And yeah, if you guys are wondering about the lighting, that's just what we get today. I have no other lights on. This is the sun. Brother went to Germany a few years back, brought back some chocolate bars for everyone. Were they Milka bars? Please tell me they were Milka bars. Okay, let's get into this. There is diced tomatoes in the soup. There is not coconut milk in the soup, but I'm gonna put a can of coconut milk in because I have that to use up too. And they have a smaller population. Interesting. Hong Kong is listed as the #1 most expensive city to live. Thanks for looking it up, Monk. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple other ingredients out for us and then away we go. We'll start with chopping some veggies. Where's my coconut milk? Oh, the can bin is so heavy. Oh, it's a cooker dog. How's cooker dog? Oh. Oh, guys, I went this morning. I dropped off 5 bags at a donation bin. It felt so good. Felt so good this morning. More things out of my life that someone else can use. Okay, we gotta grab the lentils too. This is how I keep like most of my pantry stuff in these bins, just in case something gets a little crazy idea, right? In Switzerland, when you get a speeding ticket, it's based on your income. Okay, so this is what we're using. Green lentils today. I couldn't tip the bag too much because it was like kind of stuff falling out already. I think you can use brown lentils as well though, and maybe red ones too. I just find that red lentils really fall apart quickly. Blondie wants to go. He's like, what is this? I need to go. Okay, cooker dog, you need to go out? Let's go. You're such a bum. Most expensive speeding ticket in Europe history was a woman in a BMW 35 kilometers over the limit in a domestic zone. That's not even bad. We have like way more here. Speeding ticket was reported, oh my gosh, 125,000 US. Wow. That's how they get you, hey? That's nutso. It's so interesting to like learn about other parts of the world. At least I find it that way. Okay, chop our veggies. I think we'll soak the lentils for like a moment while we're prepping the rest of this stuff. So that's what we'll do first. Soak lentils, however much we need for the recipe. Chop the veggies, open the cans. We will then bring the soup together. And then I thought while the soup was simmering, we can take care of the duck breasts on the side. 150? Blondie, you're bad. Be careful. Bonnie's like, this is the Autobahn. LA is at 17 on the list. I thought it would be higher. To sweeten the deal, apparently citizens of Switzerland periodically get mailed free chocolate bars that are being tested. Yeah, this is it. That sets it up. I will pay $25 for a bowl of pho if we get free chocolate bars. Okay, so we will score the duck breast, the fats, score it, pan searing, like how much time it's gonna take. I usually go maybe 4 minutes per side. Maybe max 10 minutes cooking in the pan, and then it's got to rest for a pretty good amount of time, the duck. Distribute all those juices again, and then we'll be cooking it like anywhere from medium to medium rare. We're definitely not going to go rare, and we're not going to go well. If you go rare with your duck, it's going to be very chewy. If you go well with your duck, it's going to be dry and chewy. So we don't want any of those. And yeah, to keep the skin nice and crispy, we'll take the duck breast out of the pan while we make the sauce. Marsala sauce. Okay, I'm in. And yeah, it's even the best chocolate ever, Swiss. So true. What's everyone else getting up to today? Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is it's pretty easy to F up the duck. Like, imagine that. Imagine, like, being a chef or a cook in a kitchen and, like, you have to cook duck as fast as humanly possible but make it perfect. It's like, what? Okay, lentils. How much of these do we need? One cup, she says, picked over and rinsed. Only a cup? That's like nothing. I'm not gonna make too much extra of this soup, I don't think. Why do they say to pick over the lentils, chat? This is a 2-cup measure, so I'll just go in half. I mean, you can always go a little bit more if you feel like you want more, right? Just know that you'll need a bit more liquid then. But it is deceiving, though, when you're using lentils, like how much they expand, blow up. European chocolate is the tits. Oh, like our chocolate is totally changed. Maybe like early 2000s, it was still pretty good in North America, our chocolate. But I really saw a big difference like when I started in culinary school, let's say. Like 2011. It's like, oh, it's totally changing, the chocolate bars. Yeah, in a time crunch, duck is the worst protein to choose to cook. It does actually like take quite a while to cook the duck breast. Okay, so we're going to just sift through these. They look pretty clean to me, but sometimes there's like weird other grains in here or even like little pebbles. And obviously we don't want to put that in the soup because you could break someone's tooth. That's why she says to pick it over. I usually find like these types of pulses and stuff, if you buy them from the store package, are pretty clean. When I used to buy the fresh pulses like right from the mill on the island, that's when you would get like all sorts of stuff inside of there, right? Like picking out wheat from your lentils and stuff. Speed! How's Speed today? Welcome in, dude. Toblerone. Toblerone. I was like addicted to that. Yeah. See, I ate so much Toblerone until like it got so weird and sweet. The dark chocolate Toblerone. That's pretty dang good. Okay, what do we want to soak these in? Maybe just like a liter container. Just something double the size. And so I'll just pour like warm water. Don't go hot water. Just go warm. And we'll soak the lentils while we're prepping the soup. On a little short getaway vacation in Florida? Are you on the beach right now? Some of them will float too. I don't know what that means. Enjoying the AC, nice. That's allowed too. That's allowed. Okay. Onion, garlics. Vando Foods, hello there, how are you? Gone. Trash. Recycle. What? I'm in San Diego? No, I'm in Canada. I'm gonna be in San Diego on September 30th though. How's Sam? He's doing good. He's currently flying over to Yellowknife. I'll be picking him up tomorrow around 2 p.m. from the airport. They couldn't get a direct flight for whatever reason, so he's gotta stay overnight. Oh, sometimes things make me giggle. Hi, little Mama Silva. How are you? We'll smash these other 3 garlics. And then I think we'll just slice the garlic. I'm in Canada, if you're asking, Vando. I will be in San Diego for TwitchCon. Is anyone else cooking today? Or eating something special? Where's Speed? What's he eating in Florida? Holy! Try to balance the light and it doesn't happen. Okay, so we're just gonna slice the garlic, which means maybe we can cook it at the same time as the onion in the pot? Chicken drumsticks, not sure how to do them. Oh, those are so easy to make. Making spinach rice later on. Ooh, is that like your specialty? Not planned anything yet to cook. Are you guys going out tonight, Bonk? Or just taking it easy? I'm like super zen today. Nothing can disturb my vibe. I think I'll go for a walk later though, maybe. It's a really nice day out. Although how many humans are gonna be on the trail compared to when I usually go at like 7 in the morning on the weekday? Probably gonna be packed. Yeah, since you actually have a weekend, taking it easy. It's good to give yourself rest like that every now and then. All the videos you're watching this season right now before cooking, that you season for a bit, then cook. Well, here's the thing that happens. Like, if I sometimes season and then let it sit for like 30 minutes, Weasel, with the salt, and then all that's gonna happen is the salt's gonna start to draw out moisture from the chicken, and it's gonna make it a little bit like wet on the surface, and then when you go to sear it, might splash up a bit more. Maybe that's the only reason they do that. Tikasella pre-made chocolate mousse. You're making Caesar dressing with salad to go with beef stroganoff with filet mignon. I am coming over. Oh no, little mama. Doing okay? You got injured, got bumped into mid-lift at the gym. 2 guys had the grand idea of rough housing. What? Owners seen it, got their memberships revoked. Year ban got an update today. The owner's thinking of taking legal action, dealing them a lifetime ban. Holy smokes. Like, as a human that spent so many hours in the gym, like training, I've never seen anything like that. What is wrong with people? Well, I hope that you get well soon. It's a layered oven dish, Oak. Ground beef, onion, rice, cheese. Oh, and then lots of spinach, and then more beef, and then rice, and then more cheese. I would eat that too. Hi, Clem. How are you doing today? Yeah, lifetime ban? Like, no, that is not a thing. Not a thing to do. Take it outside there, sirs. I can't even imagine. Like, what if she was squatting? It'll just, like, knock you out of alignment. Friggin' break your back. Especially if you're doing a heavy-ass lift. That is serious. Yeah, right? Maybe it doesn't look that good when it's done, Kate, but it is so delicious. You know what? There's a lot of foods like that out there, and that is okay. Because, like, as long as you know it's good, doesn't matter. This onion is giving me problems. There we go. Oh, eating some popcorns? And looking up new perfumes or using a new perfume. Whoa, I don't really use perfume anymore. I think that really stopped when I started cooking, like professionally, because you're not allowed to have the scents when you're in the kitchen, because it's going to mess up how you taste and smell things. You're supposed to go to a family party today. You're like, nah, I'm gonna rest. He offered to pay any medical bills if you needed attention. Like, the owner of the gym, that is so proper. Good to hear that, like, there's people out there like that still, right? Yeah, like Greek says, seems like the owner's a good human. Right, Weasel? I prefer to be bacon scented. Okay, we're gonna small dice the onion. Not like super fine, just small dice. Anytime we're making like a soup or a stew where we eat with a spoon mostly, just want it to be easy to eat with a spoon. That's really it. Go one more slice really carefully down, and then we will turn this and finish it off. Cut that little root out. Perfect. Other half. Seriously though, you work a brunch shift, you will go home smelling like a bacon and a deep fryer. That doesn't pick up a human. I don't know what would. You don't know what kind of food you'd want to smell like? A lot of people like the smell of like fresh bread. Or like, obviously vanilla scents are super popular. Apple cinnamon. Something with spices and stuff, right? Owner's a people person. Even helped employees if they needed extra cash for bills and groceries. Wowie. Yeah, we need more people like that around. Okay, let's just put that into a small bowl for now. Peppers and onions cooking. That is a good smell. I don't know if it's as good as onion and garlic, though. Yeah, go home smelling like cooked and raw pizza. Totally. The dough and like the raw sauce and stuff. That's funny, Bonk. The onions are trying to make me cry. Sheesh. Whoa. Okay, put that over to the side. I'm gonna rinse my hands and then we'll wipe the board so the onion flavor doesn't soak in. Whoa. It's so dang bright out right now. The sun is out. Next one. Let's do our carrots. Oh yeah, the cheese that cakes into your shoes and like the flour. Oh, if you get too much flour built up in the bottom of the shoe, you're like sliding around the kitchen. Now my nose is running. Is it okay to eat unpeeled carrots? It is. It is. Like organic ones for sure. And like I always find organic carrots have like a thinner skin usually, or even like farm carrots just straight from the farm. Usually just like wipe them with the towel, Clem, or just even wash them off, right? Don't have to peel them up. I used to do that all the time in the restaurant because we would get fresh produce from the farm. I would just like have a water bucket that I would rinse all the veggies in, and then I would take all the water that I rinsed the veggies in with the bucket and then go water the veggies that we were growing. It's like, oh, this works. Random question, little mama, what music genre am I into? I really like all sorts of stuff. Kind of the only thing I don't really love is metal music. Like I really enjoy anything that you can like kind of sing along to, dance to, right? But like as soon as I can't really understand what is happening in the song, it gets very confusing to me and I don't enjoy it. That's really it though. Like growing up here in the prairies, I like grew up with country music, right? Country, my parents listen to classic rock a lot, so I like that too. It's okay, my bro will make up for that for you, Weasel. Rando is the metal lover. I'm gonna put that carrot aside because it's just too small. I will eat it instead. There. You love all music? Nice. That's okay. Bonk, you're eyeballing coco vin recipe. Bit more involved. Yeah, coco vin takes a bit of time to like prep everything properly. You think it would be quick, but it's not super quick. Hey, you can still tell me about it. You never know, right? And plus I can then, maybe someone else in chat likes it, or I can share it with someone that I think might like it. So yeah, don't be afraid. That's the best part about Twitch. We can relate to people that way. Find new friends and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to go blow my nose. That onion really got me. I just bought it this morning from the store too. Must have been super fresh. I'll be right back. Okay, better now. I can breathe again. Whoa, we got a raid. Kryptonoid, welcome in. Sorry, I was blowing my nose. The onions made me cry. How was your stream, friend? Hello there. My name's Kate. Welcome to my little culinary studio here. Norway staying, Hez helps. We got Sukar. How's the day? We are making some, like, kind of healthy food today. Making a veggie soup, and then we'll pair it with some seared duck breasts on the side later. Nom. Clem, you grew up with reggae and Motown and disco? Yeah, I love all that sort of music. And like funky music. Oh, so fun. It went well, just playing a bit of Zelda. Nice. Can I ask which one? I'm not like a gaming streamer of sorts. I sometimes play games on my stream, but not like super often. I know that a new one just came out, right? Because there was Call of the Wild. What's the new one? What's B? What's the B letter? That's the only one on the Switch? Word. Breath of the Wild. Was that the one? Not Call of the Wild, Breath of the Wild. See? Told you I'm not a gamer. I watched Sam play that though. I really enjoyed like all of the food and cute stuff in that game. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I really like to watch my husband play games. He's a really good gamer. He doesn't stream though. But yeah, that's something enjoyable for us. Okay, we just finished chopping up our carrot for the soup. Now we're gonna get into maybe the zucchini next. That one's still coming out. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, that's the one that I saw. I thought maybe it was out already or something. I was like, wow, that was fast. And yeah, thank you. Okay. I did see the name, Little Mama. I'm just gonna have to copy paste that into somewhere else or write it down for me. Mr. Misery. Bam. Oh! Mr. Redbeard has arrived. Okay, I'm just gonna be right back, guys. Just have one of our community members quickly dropping off some produce from their garden. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I got things. I got things and stuffs. There's so many amazing veggies. And we got some more cooking pans back. Whoa. Do you want to check them out? Dog got scared when a thing fell. Sucker. The oven is the new stream star. Look at all this. Okay, said be careful with this white bag, those little tomatoes. They're not little. Wow. Okay. Unreal. Look at the tomatoes. Mmm. They're beautiful. And yeah, thank you for posting the recipe. I'm loving that you guys are posting recipes that you're cooking, because I will cook that on stream, straight up. 3 of each tomato. Yeah, heirloom. I forget what he said they were called. Is anyone else like that? As soon as you hear a name of a thing, it's literally gone out. Gone out your brain. This, sweet. Pick the kohlrabi right out of the ground with the root still. Let's do this. This puts my zucchinis to shame. This puts my little baby zookers to shame. Oh, yeah, let's go. Lemon boy and black crim. Thank you, sir. That's what they're called, chat, if you want to grow those. And then I love cucumbers. Massive cucumbers. Thanks so much. Yellow crooked neck zucchini. Yeah, because it's got the crook. I tried to grow those on the island before. I got literally 1 off the plant, and it was like maybe 1/10 of the size of this. Yeah, thick boys. I love veggies. I really do. I might eat meat, but I really love veggies. And the baby was really cute, chat. She was really adorable. Okay, I just gotta wipe some dirts off the board now, because that's what happens when you get farm or garden veggies. You had no idea there was yellow zucchini, Bonk? I actually like it better. Whoa. Smooshing the dirt all over the board. Sweet. Okay, so now we have things to use up again. Guys have any ideas for the things to use? Let me know. I'm gonna go wash all of these too because they're dirty. And then I'll be back momentarily. Bonk's been schooled. And yeah, you can like use the not so nice veg in the soup. Use the discount veggies in the soup. Because you really won't even know what they looked like before. You always just see the yellow squash or the spaghetti squash. Yeah, I need a hand towel. I washed all of my, like, hand cloths and towels and stuff for stream this morning. Yeah, right, Greek? Just eat those tomatoes on their own like that, because it'll taste so dang good. I know. I'll wait to eat those with Samo, because I know he loves tomatoes and cucumber, too. Get that sprinkle of salt on there. Okay, we're gonna tip and top these and then we'll chunk them up. You know, probably. I mean, the carrot is gonna have to go in first before the zucchini, I think. So the zucchini cooks very quick, right? So I have to separate some things. We might put the carrot in a different container then. It's okay. Don't be sorry, Blood Oak. School's out for Bonkman. Okay, we'll put that there. Okay, now maybe we'll do 3 or 2 slices. Cut it into 3 pieces. Remember, it's just got to be easy to eat with a spoon. Brasher was so excited to see Mr. Redbeard too. I just didn't want her to jump on the baby though in the stroller. Should I just do this in half? I think so. A Southern summer classic of squash and onions. That's just like pretty typical thing that you have there. Use it up. Squash is really good, just like pan-seared. And the nice thing about the summer squash is it really cooks quick too, right? Have you also ever eaten like zucchini just raw? Because some people do that as well. I think for that though, that's gotta be like super fresh, right? Right out of the field. So our mix of veggies for the soup is zucchini, cabbage, cauliflower, and then we'll pop some spinach in right at the end to wilt instead of kale. Just because I had spinach in the fridge still. Pretty much have music stuck in your head 24/7. Me too. I've really been in like a humming sort of mood lately. Yeah, just in the mornings, like doing stuff. It's funny. Whoa. Flying. Is this an empty your fridge lentil soup? I would say so. I would say so, Blood Oak. In the best way possible, right? Like, you definitely still have to choose the veggies and stuff that go good together, because not everything tastes good together in this soup, right? But a lot of these summer vegetables do go well together. A lot of Southern comfort food is basic and simple. I really can't wait to visit there one day. It really intrigues me. I think it's just very different than maybe how we live up here. Okay, our cabbage next. And so we'll probably just like chunk the cabbage up. Yeah, right? We don't do food waste, exactly. Astra? Are you a cabbage dog? That's good. It's so sweet. Okay, I'm first going to just trim off this little bit of brown stuff on the one side where I cut it before. Shave off a very small amount, right? Just what you need. And then the core is right here. Thinking of maybe going this chunk here on the end. And then you can see the outer leaf sometimes has a little blemish as well. I call that like the protective layer. But we can just like break off those pieces. I still use a lot more of the cabbage. Yeah, my brother was telling me he had like a leftover egg from a breakfast sandwich the other day. Goes to give it to Astra and she's sus about it. Like buttery egg, and she's like, what is this? She's so funny with rando, but like will take anything from me. I'm like, uh-oh, what have I started? Yeah, it also causes the food comas. I love that little mama. Okay, I'm gonna do like slices, and then we'll cut back through to get little chunks like that. Notice any really big pieces, just cut that down. Crux, want some Taco Bell, but I don't want to go anywhere. Get that ish delivered. I don't even know the last time I had Taco Bell. Yeah, Uber Eats, Skip, DoorDash. Got options. Never forget when you had you slept from 5 p.m. that afternoon till 7:30 a.m. the next morning. That was your food coma. Greek, there's Lyft delivery in Vancouver. Cool. It's like feels so funny to think that like we did that for probably 6 months. Did we do that for 6 months delivering? I don't know. Went by really fast though. Okay, next one. Cauliflower, and we'll probably only use half of this because cauliflower is deceiving like cabbage when you start to cut it up. You want to visit Canada? Well, I don't currently live in a space where I can like offer you to come visit, but if you do come and visit like in the city, I would love to show you around. You're a cauliflower dog, or are you still a cabbage dog? Oh, you didn't eat the cabbage chunk, see? I know. Ugh, right? Okay, I think I'll trim that actually first. Just over the compost so it doesn't go everywhere. Just take your knife and like slide it along. Shave the cauliflower, if you will. It's got a 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, one more bit and then it's been shaved. Perfect. Wipe off my knife. Greek, don't even say it's a sad looking cauliflower. It is fine. It is that black acne. And hi Flowerson, how's it going? Okay, how we're gonna take the core out? You're gonna take your knife, kind of angle it. You're gonna go boom, down in there. You're gonna take it out, turn this. We're like making a triangle. Put your knife in there, angle it, slide it down. Perfect. Last side. You feel that loosen off? Boom. She just falls apart. Barrie, Ontario. Sam knows Ontario because that's where he grew up when he lived in Canada. What's happening in here? Well, I cook on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that's what I'm doing currently. Is making some lunch. What's happening over there? Why do you want to visit Barrie? Is there something special there? Just take that off and that's probably good. And then I like to use most of the cauliflower stem. And then we just have to make sure that we chunk this up nice and small for the soup, right? The stem I usually just cut into rounds. I think like all of the veggies I'm using today, you could also use for like a minestrone soup. An Italian vegetable noodle soup. I'm going to San Diego. I am, yeah. I'll be going to TwitchCon at the end of this month for like, I'm going for 10 days. Nice little trip. The high emote of mine has to be your favorite and most versatile you've ever had. I will say, thank you for saying that first off, but I felt so happy when I did make that. I was like, wow. Well, that was nice and simple and so satisfying. So thanks for saying that, because like, I always kind of wonder what people think of my emotes, right? It's like, I know they make me happy, but what does everyone else think? Ooh, this one we need to trim a little bit of stuff. Just around the stem, it's like a little bit discolored. So much veggie prep today. It's good knife skills though. Really good practice. Forgot something for dinner? Go, 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 Blood Oak. I know you're up. You don't have long. It's like if you don't have your dinner planned by like 4 p.m., you're out of luck. You recently did a stage at Addison. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Can you post a link to there so I can look it up after stream? I just have veggie hands right now and I don't want to touch my computer. But yeah, I've like created a whole itinerary and travel guide for San Diego because I'll be IRL streaming there as well. That's the thing that we do if we travel. I made it. I did. Yeah, I made that emote myself. Some of my emotes I made, some we got like a couple different artists to make as well. And then a couple other ones we just like bought off of a site, I guess. Customized them ourselves. It's a whole mishmash of stuff. Very basic art, as you can tell. A bubble that says hi. And then like Twitch does the little animation for us. It's the only 2-star in San Diego. Ooh, thank you for posting that as well, friend. Maybe I'll go. I won't look at the prices right now. It's a very beautiful kitchen. Sometimes I really miss working in like restaurant kitchens and just like how crazy it is. How long did you stage there for? And did they take good care of you during the stage? That's what is always so important to me. Is like, yes, you're working for free, but did you also get fed and stuff? Because sometimes that word stage makes me cringe a little bit, right? Just a day? Well, that's a good way to do it. That's really cool. One of the best ever? Sweet. I'm happy for you. Flowerson, I guess it is still art. Yeah, like a lot of my youth, I was like stuck playing sports, really. If I think about it, right? I was the sports kid. I was in sports since like 12 years old, and that's all I knew. And then my brother was the artistic one in musical and stuff like that. Well, it's not since I've gotten older that I've like kind of reconnected with that side of myself, right? Like I never took art class in school, but now I wish I did. Learning things as we get older. It's fun. The exec even took time to say hello, ask how you were doing. That's nice. Because I will tell you, like, I've literally worked in restaurants before where it's like a hospitality group and the chef doesn't even like look at you when he walks through the kitchen. Just like, wow. I see that I'm only a number. Probably not gonna work here for that long. Yeah, that's cool. I like hearing about people's like restaurant experiences. I haven't cooked in a restaurant since 2019? That is so crazy to think. What? One thing I want to do for like the future of the stream, now that like the pandemic is kind of going away, I don't know, can we say that even? Now that people are getting used to it, I would love to like connect with restaurants and like do a little like, maybe not a day for a stage, but just like go and like maybe learn a dish with them that they cook on their menu and stream it, right? Do like first person with my GoPro or something with a chesty. I just think it would be really cool to show how different a restaurant kitchen is compared to like a home kitchen, because most people just don't get to see that side of it at all. You only hear stories, right? But like to actually be involved and like get the sights, the sounds, everything, it's crazy. That is a very large bowl of veggies, and then we got our carrot and we got our onion garlic in here. So we're done with the veggies. All we're gonna do is just put handfuls of our spinach. I'm just gonna dump the whole bit in later at the end of the soup cook so it doesn't go too soggy for us. Eat my carrot. Open our cans. The recipe doesn't call for coconut milk, but I really want to put some in, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, so nice to connect with industry people, that's true. We are far and few between, aren't we? Mary? I guess, yeah, that's like the kind of the intro, but it's still not like a proper restaurant. Like there's still stuff going on the show that is just for show, you know? Oh, I didn't shake the coconut milk can, but that's fine. Boom. Now those are ready to go. For the San Marzanos, they're just whole, so we'll just kind of mush them up with our hands, I think, as we pop it into the pot. Okay, what's on our list left? Soak lentils, chop veggies, open the cans, bring the soup together. So we'll make a little bit of veg stock too really quick. What's my background like been in? I've worked in a lot of different places, and that is just a thing that I wanted for myself. I've also never worked in any chain restaurants. That is another thing that I really stuck to because I wanted to learn as much as possible while I worked in restaurants. And I basically worked in restaurants until I got like so burnt out. And now I'm here and I'm very grateful for that because not everyone can do this. Like my first restaurant I worked in was a fine dining restaurant, sort of like fine dining bar fare. Like it was called a kitchen and bar. So that was interesting because like a lot of the bar snacks and stuff we all did from scratch. Like I learned how to make homemade tater tots there. What? And then from there, one of my mentors opened a traditional taqueria with 2 of his other friends. So I learned traditional Mexican food. From there, I went and worked at a golf course for a summer. And that was fun because I learned how to cook like 100 steaks at a time. And then from there, I went to a restaurant that was inside of a greenhouse called the Glass House Bistro. Got an ad. Hopefully it's only 30 seconds. I'm just gonna keep talking though. That's also where I met my husband, was at that restaurant. And then from like that point on, we kind of just worked together in restaurants. We opened a brew pub together in Vancouver. That was very successful for the 3 years that we worked there. And then after that, it completely failed. Okay, now you're back. Okay, what I just said, we helped open a brew pub in Vancouver, my husband and I, and it was very successful for like the 3 years that we worked there. It no longer exists, sadly. And then Greek, thanks for gifting the sub to Black Acne as well. Now they don't have to watch ads. Greek, you've gifted 53 already to the channel. Welcome to the kitchen crew, friend. I think you'll enjoy your time here. And then, okay, so after you open the brew pub, and then they brought in consultants and stuff, so we just like, we left, and then the consultants just completely ruined it. We worked at a like high-end catering spot in Vancouver for the Christmas season, which was really cool and fun to like see how that works for a really big city. And then from there we moved to the island and I worked at a slow food restaurant, fine dining, for like 1.5 years before I started my stream. And that's about it. That's like my whole career, I think. I don't know if I left anything out. Sometimes it's hard to keep track after all this time. And yeah, I did graduate from culinary school with honors in 2013. Almost 10 years ago? What? What do you do? What do you like to cook? And then, so like now we kind of specialize in Southern barbecue. We got a couple big green eggs. We got a Traeger. We like to make jerky, that sort of stuff. Okay, we got our onion, carrot, garlic. We need some spices. We got our tomatoes, our lentils. I gotta go get a little bit of broth. A little bit of lemon juice, she says. That will definitely brighten up the flavors at the end. So we'll definitely do that. So cumin, curry powder, and then she says like dried thyme, but I have fresh thyme, so we'll use fresh, I think. We'll pick some of that off the stem. And that's really it. We can start bringing it together. Yeah, the weather is cooling off, so soups are in order. Okay, I got a beef stock that I'm gonna grab here at the same time. The same time as the time? And then we'll just mix a bit of veggie broth, I think, for the rest. It's so good, though. The reason why I want to use this, so you can do the blizzard test with it. And it is completely gelatinous. Oh, LA-based. Cool. Background's fine dining. Started off in it, continuing in it. But yeah, you're in the midst of doing your own thing. 4th year in the industry. Last job was chef de cuisine position. Sweet, yeah. I've done that. Done chef de partie as well. Pastry chef. Sous chef. I've just never been executive chef, and just like straight up because I don't want to. Did I just get Annied? Thank you for that. Like I said, I'm honored. Maybe Annie will be around today. Okay, we'll pick like that much time off. Maybe that. And we will use a little bit for the duck breast, I think, later. We're like making our little pan sauce with the marsala. So we'll leave that to the side. Yeah, we're summoning him. Yeah, I've never been executive chef, just straight up because I don't want the responsibility. Yeah, I don't stick to one thing either. I think it's like mostly the Europeans that are really taught in like one cuisine, it seems, because that's always who asks me like, what cuisine do you cook? And it's like, well, in culinary school, like we're taught everything. I don't know. Like, yes, we're taught the French basics and then you go from there. I like to cook all sorts of stuff though. Dish fab, pasta fab, and fish butchery. Nice. I really like to like make homemade pasta too. It's very rewarding. I am very good at butchery as well, both like fish and just meat in general. I think that my community would back me up on that one. Which is funny to me because when I was really young, like I couldn't even stand touching raw meat. So I'm very proud of myself. Greek. Know some shit about some shit, you know? Hilarious. And yeah, I really like to make pizzas. Like one of the brew pub that we helped open had a wood-fired like forno oven. My favorite station. Except it was really hard on like my wrists. The pizza peels and stuff. Took down my ligaments pretty bad. Something about cooking a pizza though in 30 seconds really gets you going. What do I want to put the thyme with? I think I'll put it with the carrots. Okay, and then we'll just make another liter of broth, I think. We'll just do a veggie broth base, really simple, and then we can start. Yeah. Just pour some warm water in here. I think the lentils cook in like 30 minutes or so. Seems like it may be simple and quick. It could have been quicker if it was like a blended soup for sure, right? Those are so quick. Chop it all up, throw it in a pot. Simmer it till everything's soft, blitz it. But yeah, it was fun to practice our knife skills and stuff. And I did plan a bit of a quicker stream today, Greek. Just kind of getting the house set back up for Samo to come home tomorrow. We did a longer stream yesterday instead. We did our 2-course yesterday. Those brown butter apple blondie bars, though. Finn says she will eat them until she gets physically ill. Yeah, tomorrow, Samo and I, as soon as I pick him up from the airport, we're going for a burger. Madame! No! Yeah, this is Sunday stream, kind of, right? Madame, I was thinking about you this morning. That's so funny you popped in. I was like, I wonder how all my teachers are doing. How are you? It's okay, I can still see your 20-month streak. It's good. How's my teachers? How's school? Greek, you always know what's going down. Seriously. I love it. You're like the mod when the mods aren't here. Yeah, after all this time, I guess you do know how I roll, hey? Okay, we're gonna make this in a really big Dutch oven today. So I still have the poulet mafé from last week in the soup pot. That's what I get to munch on later for dinner. The kiddos are great. Even the one they all warned you about. Well, that's wonderful. That's good that it's going good. Bam. This pot. Cheap enamel. Or less expensive. The less expensive enamel, just weird stuff happens to it and it'll just never come clean again. Like, that's perfectly smooth. No matter the scrubbing with Barkeeper's Friend. I don't know. So we got fond for life. Okay, grab a spoon too, and then some olive oil. Turns out the kid just needs to know that you like him and he'll listen to you. What a concept. Wow. People to be loved. Hello, Mom. I'm doing good. How are you? Greek, hi, bye. Yeah, don't jinx yourself. Can't make a comic of a guy drinking gasoline and sawing someone in half at school. Maybe not. That's why I always asked, how are my teachers doing? Okay, let's go medium-high heat for our veggies. Oh, see? The habit of pouring the olive oil, I tell you. Go the other way. We'll start with that. No, we need a bit more. There. Super pumped for the play. Oh, what's the play? Did I only do like one play ever when I was young? With the recorders. It's okay, Bonk. Did you miss anything important? We have a new community member, Black Acne. He is also someone who works in the culinary industry. He just did a stage at a Michelin restaurant in San Diego. That's cool. We found a new friend. Jolie Sorcière, but the book in English is called Pretty. Nice. A witch that goes on an internet date? Okay, that's gonna be awesome. Like, our plays weren't like that when I was young. This is really lopsided today, and I don't understand why. evening out my induction here. I think over time, the weight of everything that I use has, like, made the table warp. Okay, nice and hot. What do you mean, teachers? What do you mean by your question? I don't get it. Yeah, I'm the friend. Hello. Hello there. How's Kate and Sammy? Well, I pick up Samo tomorrow from the airport after 5 weeks. And yeah, I made it. I'm really proud of myself. Made it through 5 weeks. I did good. Is there a better smell than this, though? Oh, we still have to grab our couple spices. Cumin and a bit of curry. And I think we'll add some coriander, too, because that's yummy. Just get everything coated in oil and then spread it back out. Seems like this pot's a bit big for the induction. So we'll stir it every now and then. Oh, yeah, the induction buzz. I'm sorry. We're looking into a new mic that does not get affected by that. Yeah, 5 weeks without him. That's how fast it goes by. You went to ballet class? Was it fun? And Matthew, you're eating carrot soup? Nice. Also, hi, boss man. Everyone's slowly filing in. So we'll cook this till it's nice golden brown. Very steamy. It's getting cooler out here. Winter is coming. Yeah, Lazy said it was supposed to, like, thunderstorm all day today. Which it's perfect blue skies out. So I was like, I'm going for a walk later then. If it ended up being nice. Said hello teachers, but how are they teachers? Well, Madame teaches at school. We also have Trekker, that is a math teacher for high school. And then my mod, Anis Optrix, he's a physics teacher. So those are my teachers. My community members. Yeah, we have, like, very, very smart humans, part of our community. 10C this morning. It's just getting cool there. Yeah, we've had, like, single digits in the mornings for a couple weeks now. So it'll take a little bit to cook out the moisture from the onion. And then eventually we'll get some brown in action. Put a couple things away that I'm not using. Yeah, see, Trekker. Very, very nice. Oh, it's 12C there. We have, it's actually only 14C here right now. That's why we're making a zoop today. How's the day, Trekker? And then as we continue to cook more moisture out of the veggies, they will brown quicker. So that's why I keep stirring it every now and then. Okay, I'll go grab our spices next. Doing some yard work. Lovely. Always good to go outside. Cumin. Curry. It's not coriander. Where's my coriander? Am I crazy, chat? Are we out of coriander? Am I heckin' crazy, chat? We got coriander seeds, but I can't see the blended up version of it. Don't want this stuff to get too dark. I came back. Spread it back out. Yeah, a little bit crazy, Kate, but fun. Is there anywhere in LA I've wanted to go? I've actually never experienced LA in general, so I would just love to go hang out there. I really like to, like when I go traveling somewhere, is plan things to be very walkable, and I like to eat a lot of food when I travel too. So yeah, anything that encapsulates that, I'm in, which I think would be easy. Thanks, Farby. Chat. Have a water break. Stay hydrated. You wouldn't go there? That's where Black Acne lives, though. And that'd be like the other cool thing that could happen, right? Is like going to a spot like that. It would be awesome to like know someone local that could also show you around. Like one time we went to Portland to visit, and then we met up with another Twitch streamer who lived there, and they just like brought us around for this full day of like eating and drinking. It was so good. I'll never forget that. Okay, still searching for my coriander. Just find that odd, you know? Holy! Why is it so dang steamy? Okay, now, see how it's like nice golden brown? Now we're gonna put the carrots in with the thyme. And then the next one from there is gonna be the spices, and then we'll start putting the liquids in. True Sensitivity is also from LA. Spread out mess. If you head here, pick 5 things. Yeah, don't like pick too much stuff because it's hard to get around, you're saying? I feel that. So this is how we build a lot of flavor in our soups. Sauteing all the stuff first. Got a killer headache? Oh, you're just like a friend that I have. Like, when she gets a headache, I mean, if I have a headache, if I had a coffee, it'd probably make it worse. But she's like, anytime she gets a headache, she's like, I just need a coffee really quick. I'm like, what? Never made sense to me, so that's really funny that you said that. She's like, yeah, it works. That's what my doctor told me to do. I was like, okay, I believe you. But she would get like really bad headaches. So the caffeine would like basically amp her up so much that the headache would just like work itself out. Just using water for the liquid? No. No, Weasel. We got gelatinous beef stock. And then we made up like a liter of veggie broth as well. Yeah. Headache is from you not having enough caffeine. You too, Flowerson? Oh, madame, you hiked up to the Hollywood sign? How was that? Okay, it's spices time. Curry. It helps the blood flow and reduces pressure, see? I'm just gonna like kind of cover the veggies with the spices. Oh, okay. There's a chunk there, so that's good. We'll take it easy then. Obviously, you can tell by the color of the curry powder there's also turmeric in there, so just careful that you don't get it stained on anything. This is our cumin. We'll go a little bit less of the cumin because it's quite strong. Really overpowers everything. And we want to stir those spices in. Whoa. Holy. Nom nom. We'll let that fry for a moment. Hi, Annie. Happy Saturday to you too, and thank you for the $25 donation. How is your weekend going? We're now at like, holy, 2,475? What? Santa Monica for the beach, Griffith Park Observatory. Great views. 2 things you always suggest. Touristy things and TV tapings. Last week was busy, Annie. I feel that. Look at how dark this is. So this is not called for in the recipe, but I think that this will just be lovely together. And I had this can of coconut milk to use up. So we're popping some coconut milk in. Oh no. Scrape that off. Bam. There we go. The little oil slick on top makes it look so dark. Give that a rough stir. Next one, I'll drop in the beef stock or beef broth. Yeah, look at it. So I first poured the veggie broth in. I'll loosen up this. Just don't want it to splash when it unsuctions. And let that melt in. Unreal. I feel like we just need to make those sounds. Just washing my hands, it got all oiled with the turmeric. Holy, the smells. The drop. I wasn't ready for it. Yeah, stream elements. A bit behind there, friend. Oh, a studio tour? Cool. Yeah, see, those are the things I just like wouldn't think about. Madame, you get to meet a hot single dad. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to start doing, like Weasel said, some ASMR. I'm gonna start crushing our tomatoes. We got a can of San Marzanos. Start popping that in too. drain some of the juice first. Oh no, yeah, go get some food flour, Sin. That has been like one thing that's really like just made a big difference. Started eating like massive breakfasts again, and it's a good one for me. Madame, you're all talk, no action. Maybe we gotta make a change. I was gonna say, it might make it weird for the student. But everyone is welcome to do whatever they want. Oh, a bit of skin there. Pick that off. What are you doing, Weasel? Only thing you had to eat since yesterday was an apple? That is not nearly enough. I started my day with a protein shake. Then I have 2 yogurts, peanut butter toast, and a peach. That's what I've had so far. Our communication. Welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Nice. You got a long-term plan? Madame, though, what if he meets somebody in that time? This is what I'm telling you. Yeah, see? Maybe you'll be married to someone by then. Buffalo chicken wings left over? That's what you had for breakfast? I'd eat that for breakfast. Why the heck not? Anything goes. Just like you have breakfast for dinner, you can have anything for breakfast. Yeah, I used to really be like that, Weasel. Have like 0 appetite. I've been switching it up though. Ah. Oh yeah, right, Madame. This is quite the predicament then. Is that all of them? Okay, that's all of them. We just have the pulp left. My messy hands. Something about crushing tomatoes by hand, though, is really satisfying. Should I just go rinse out the can with a bit of water? Probably. Every time we add a thing, it changes the color of the soup. Quite nicely, too. Okay, I'm just gonna go rinse this. We're not blending the soup. That's why we took the time to like really cut the veggies all nice. And so then from here, we're just gonna keep adding things, right? Next up going into here is the lentils. Woohoo! Madame, you don't gotta tell the internet that you're in your underwear. Please. That's like crossing some boundaries, you know? Like, you know I love you. But not everyone needs to know that. I mean, yeah, we're all in underwear. But this is the internet, you know. So for you to say that, we're just saying. Maybe pajamas. Madame's assuming that everyone wears underwear. Sorry, I just had to say that too. Exactly. It is, Annie, look. Look at this temperature. 14 Celsius. Yeah, rainbow pants are the undies. Chat, see what you did, madame? I told you. You say the thing. Yeah, Sam is coming back at the perfect time. It's true. He even said it. He's like, I don't want to come back till it's cold. Okay, so I just did a little bit of salt and pepper as well. Stir that in. Flavor the veggies while that's coming up. Next, we were soaking the lentils. That's the first thing we did, was pick through them and soak them. They're just green lentils. Just gonna go drain that water. Yeah, Madame's extra spicy. She hasn't been here for a bit. Got so annoyed with having to refill the tiny like pepper mill. You got one of the 5-foot long ones. So how often do you have to refill it now? So you're saying your pepper mill is only 4 inches shorter than me. You haven't even had to fill it up since you got it. There you go then, hey? Yeah, Madame Rainbow Underpants. We love her. Okay, drop those lentils in. That was like a cup of lentils that we soaked. You can see they absorbed a good amount of liquid. And that's also why there's a lot of liquid in the pot here to cook them. You just use a mortar pestle? That's impressive, Blood Oak. You know I would never do that every single time. And so then what like restaurants will usually do for their pepper, for like the chefs to cook with, is you'll just blitz up a bunch of peppercorns like in a blender and pop them in a little cup to grab from, rather than trying to grind your pepper to order. But yeah, the good restaurants will do that. The cheaper ones will buy like pre-ground black pepper, but I don't think I've ever worked in a restaurant that did that. Yeah, the backup underwear in the glove compartment. Would think the temperature changes in a car would wreak havoc on the elastics in the underwear. Blood Oak, you grind it in small batches, find it worth it, easy to grab and still quite fresh. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you don't maybe do it every time, but do a little bit for like a couple days worth. Turkish coffee grinders are where it's at for pepper mills though. I'm looking this up. What's that other... Has anyone seen the really fancy pepper mill that someone came up with? I think it was like a Kickstarter or something like that. And it just grinds this crazy amount of pepper at one time. Ah, that's literally, when you said that, that's what I pictured, because I've been watching this YouTuber use the same coffee mill for like her tiny home and living in a van and stuff like that. And it looks like it works so good. So yeah, using that for peppercorns? Huh. Way overpriced though. Look at, the sun just left us. Whoa. I'm really loving the color of this after putting the coconut milk in. That wasn't called for, but I felt like it could use it. Okay, so we'll just dial in the simmering there. I'm just gonna wrap up the cauliflower on the side while I'm waiting. Put a few things away. We still have to put into here, once the lentils cook a bit, cauliflower, zucchini, cabbage. I think that's all we chose. Down by the river bonk? That's where she grinds her coffee? Yeah. It is true. Okay, we're coming up. We're coming on up. In a van? How did you know? It's like an intro into my future life. Just me in my truck down by the river, grinding my coffee. Okay, so I guess I'll turn the lights on for the rest of stream. It looks like the sun has left our life. Or it really doesn't know what it's doing. I don't think I know what you guys are talking about, but that is okay. I'm gonna turn it down 1, see what happens. Like I said, we're dialing it in. Turning it down another 1. SNL Chris Farley. I just didn't really watch a lot of that. Ever. I don't know what it is. This is smelling really good. I cannot wait to eat this. It's making me salivate already. Probably not as popular in Canada. You know what? That's probably true. Probably true. Because, like, that was on cable. You want to post food pics in the Discord? You can. So if you're subbed to my Twitch, you can post food pictures in our Discord channel. All you have to do if it's not working is link your Twitch into your Discord. So go into your Discord settings and find where it is that you got to link your Twitch channel, and then it's all good. That's the only time people run into issues. Yeah, probably the 90s group were like top tier. That's probably what I would mostly watch, like just go back and watch it. But I think the SNL now, I don't know, just like not into it. Okay, this seems like a happy temp, I would say. Like, you don't need a crazy simmer. I think we'll let this go. Maybe I'll set, what, a 10-minute timer? And then we'll put the other veggies in to cook. Maybe 15-minute timer. And in that time, we will prep the duck. Yeah, happy gentle bubbles. And then I'm hoping the soup is done before we gotta sear the duck. Just so I can use the induction. Still haven't followed. All good. All good, friend. Yeah, right? The current cast just like, take it or leave it. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna pop this on the side so we can keep our eye on it. You're starting to see something in the broth? You're looking too close, Carses. Please come back. He's gone too far. It's turning into your spirit animal. I'm excited for this. I've not really made a soup like this in a long time. Probably last year. Boop. And it warms up the house too. Okay, I'm gonna grab the duck. There's a bit of juices in the bag. Every time you go to the store, they're completely out of Poland spring water. Is that the only water you drink? Bong. He's got some potential. Like I said, I don't know who you guys are talking about, so I can't really like comment along the same way. I think I'll grab the one bigger one. Oh, your water is very hard there. That's fair. So you use the spring water for making coffee so you don't like bung up the thing. Yeah, fair enough. That's fair. That's just the first time I've ever heard you mention something like that. So I was like, what? Is he pulling my leg again? Yeah, I don't have cable or satellite either. Oh, it's all good, madame, yeah. I mean, we've since moved on from that. But welcome back. Don't drink the tap water, the letters you get from the town there. It's bad? What? They even put letters? They're like, hey, don't drink the water. But continue living here, no problem. What? Someone must be buying them out each time, Annie. Probably. Yep, probably. That's probably what is happening. These are big. These are thickies. So I'm gonna take a paper towel, I think, and just dry those off first. I'm gonna go drain that in the sink, this liquid. You don't have to do intermediate ballet just yet because another person signed up for beginners. Yeah! You drink Poland water too? Is that like the good brand in the States or something? This is the first I hear of Poland water. Poland Spring is a town in Maine. Okay, now I understand more. Thanks for answering all my questions. I mean, yeah, like, I drink the tap water here. I probably shouldn't, like, drink this tap water. I know my bro and Finn, they got, like, a Berkey filter for theirs. But when we were on the island, where we got our tap water from was like a protected water source, so it was so good. Yeah, these duck breasts are already all trimmed up on the back. You'll get the best sear if it's not too wet. I trimmed them all up already. Okay, I'm just gonna rinse my hands off in my soapy water over here. Mountain Valley spring water is where it's at. It doesn't show me dropping any frames here. You guys all saw it? I don't know, I have nothing on my OBS that even says I dropped any frame. So, Twitch, are you glitching? Just a classic case scenario, really. Yeah, seriously, because like my OBS, it would show right away and it like keeps it up there for a sec. I got my FPS, average time to render, frames missed, and skipped frames. And it'll like stay there. But it's not showing anything happened. Odd. Bottle fill-in station on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's so awesome and so strange at the same time. Yeah, I got nothing that's showing, so that must have been a Twitch for sure. Hi, Reno. How are you? Okay. I'm gonna put my bone and knife on the steel for a moment. You just woke up? Did you have good sleeps? Or you had to sleep in because there was poop? All of those showering streamers are taking all of the data. Nice, Annie. Okay, I'm gonna stir the soup one time. Looks so good. The lentils are soaking up the liquid for sure, because the line on the side of the pot has gone down. Shower streams? It's a whole new world out there. Okay, it's kind of cool how, like, the way that duck skin looks, you can kind of follow it and, like, make your scores really fine if you wanted to. But yeah, we're gonna make, like, a diamond shape on the duck skin, and what this does is help it cook more evenly, but also render a lot of that thick fat out of the top, so it does crisp up properly. Guys, you didn't know this? For whatever reason, it always recommends for me. It's like, we recommended channels for you, or whatever it says, and it's like one of those every single time. Yeah, they are in that category. Well, you're saying underwear in a food stream. I didn't yell at you. But yeah, hilarious, right? That's all I got. Let's score this. So we're just going through the skin, not all the way through to the meat. That's really important too. You don't want to nick the meat. Yeah, I'll split these two duck breasts between the three of us because they are quite large. And I always feel like duck is just super satiating, especially with the fat on top, and you don't need a lot of it. Yeah, it must not be pervy enough, hey? Don't nick the meat. Don't do it. Thanks for repeating, madame. I don't remember that episode. But if you go find the YouTube clip of it, I would love to see that. Kramer just prepping in the shower. Classic. I mean, some of my favorite, like, funny food stuff is definitely Mr. Bean. And I just, like, got back into Mr. Bean because when we were doing the deliveries still for Skip, there was a Tokyo Express that we would always go pick up at, and they would play Mr. Bean on the TV in there, so it was, like, the best spot to wait at. I was like, I forgot about this. Throws out his fridge? Oh my goodness. Okay, madame, go on your adventure. Thanks for hanging out today while you did have the time. I'm glad to hear things are going good over there too. Thanks for coming to check on us. Yeah, underwear adventure. That's funny because I also do need to go buy some. It lasts for so long, though. I was actually, like, getting mad at how expensive underwear is now, because I haven't bought it in so long. was like, what are these prices? I like pay that price for a shirt. Is that how they get you? Okay, we're all scored up. Wash it up. No cross-contamination. Even though I always find like duck is nowhere near as bad as chicken. What do you got on our watch? 2 minutes? Well, that's pretty perfect. You got a new snail? His name is Houdini and he's living his best life. And yeah, you're not gonna kill him, okay? He's gotta live. And yeah, good way to practice knife skills as well, Karses. You can tell I've scored a couple duck breaths. Just pop that back there. We'll bring this back up. This soup's like changing every time we look at it, right? It looks better and better. Changes. I think I saw a photo of those snails somewhere on social media, Torino. The giant snails. I would like to meet one. Because I really think snails are cute. Slugs, on the other hand, not for me. Okay, I'm gonna try some lentil just to see how cooked they are. But I'm feeling like it's time to put the rest of the veggies in for like about 10 minutes. Because we do want to keep some crunch. A little al dente on the other vegetables we're gonna add. Did you put ketchup in that? What a typical question. No, it was just a can of San Marzanos. So that's a no. Lentils are like 60-70% cooked, so I think it's a good time to add the veggies. Because usually when you add a bunch of veggies like this to soup, it's going to cool down the broth. Takes a bit of time to bring it back up to a simmer. Yeah, we've heard of the giant snails. That's about it though. We've only heard of them. And then I'm going to add some more seasoning too. Just tasting a bit of the broth there. It was a touch bland. You're sad on the ketchup? Hey, if that's what you want to use, you can. Timer's going off. 1, 2 more salt pinches. And then this. This just turned into a stoop. Let's go. Hello, Balloon Sidan. How are ya? Yeah, Black Acne. I like eating snails. This just turned into a stoop. That's all the liquid we got, chat. But keep in mind that when the veggies cook, they will release some liquid. Now we can turn it up a bit more. Get that heat built back up. Okay, so for the duck, we will be cooking it in a cast iron pan. I'm just gonna season it with salt and pepper. Very, very simple. And then when the duck is out resting from the pan, we're gonna make a pan sauce with Marsala wine, because I got that to use up. And I was thinking of just popping a little bit of thyme in the pan with it. Duck with the pan sauce. Dad was pretty excited about the Syracuse beating Purdue. What's that? I know it's sports, but which one? Football, word. You grew up there, nice. Fabienne? Or is it Fabiani? Thanks for the follow. And right, this looks so good. First time making the recipe. Made a couple adjustments, just that I felt were necessary, like I added coconut milk. But so far, so good. And what a wonderful way to use up all of the fresh veggies that are popping in the farms right now. Score the duck breast. Bring the soup together. Lastly, the Marsala sauce. Yes. I see some bubbles building up again. Yes. I'm thinking I'll probably be hearing from Sam soon. I think he gets in today around 3 p.m. Which it should be that now, maybe? It was 1 hour ahead. He's got like so much time to explore Yellowknife. That's really cool. It's like, do I need to switch this for a better view? I think so. Okay, we're slowly coming up. And yeah, I tried to add the veggies so that the lentils wouldn't just like completely fall apart in the soup. And then we added the veggies later so that they wouldn't also fall apart in the soup. Because I really like vegetable soups like this when some things have different textures, right? It's not just all like mush in your mouth. Yeah, that is really cool that he gets to like stay overnight. Like if he gets in at 3 p.m. today and then his flight's not till noon tomorrow, that's quite a bit of time. And then his breakfast baker that was working with him actually lives in Yellowknife. So maybe she'll show him around and stuff, right? I think I'm gonna keep this like a really nice hearty soup. I don't think I want to add any more liquid. I think one thing I'm gonna go grab just for a garnish that'll be really yummy with this is some basil, or we can even maybe just tear a bit of basil into it too. I got a fresh herb that's popping, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really think about any other garnishes. What does she say? Serve while hot. Da, da, da. That's literally it. Serve while hot. Oh, she actually does. She takes 2 cups of soup out and puts it in a blender and blends it up and then puts it back in. That's probably just to add some body to it. When you blend the veggies like that, it makes it thicker, right? But I think we'll have lots of body from that beef broth that we added. That was gelatinous. But yeah, if you're keeping it straight vegan, you're not gonna get the same body from like a beef or chicken stock, right? So to make it a bit thicker, just blend a little bit of soup, add it back in. Smart. Wish you could send me some of your living basil that's going nuts. Well, I have the same stuff outside, Bonk. That's where I'm picking it from. Yeah, I've been growing the plant all summer. I thought it wasn't gonna last, but it did. You're in dreamy Droolville watching it simmer. Thanks. Thanks for that. I'm like not used to people saying that sort of stuff about my food, so thank you. It is nice to just sometimes watch things simmer, hey? I'm gonna turn this again, just because it seems like it's only simmering on one side, kind of. Okay, I'll go grab that basil really quick. Nice. Still sunny out. The smell in here. Boop. Okay, this is coming back up. Take it easy, Supa. I did turn it up really high, though. Yeah, look at how much liquid the veggies already released. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, Annie. Can't wait to have a proper oven again. I don't know if this is gonna be the oven that lives with us for the rest of our life. Because the thing that bugs me the most about it is it doesn't have a switch that turns the fan off when you open the door. So all it does is blow all the heat out of it every time. So it's definitely been awesome to work with though in like the last little bit, but probably gonna look at like an in-wall oven or something like that that just has a couple better settings. Don't know. So much dealing with cell phone plans, Mary. Gonna figure it out though. You're just trying to find like the best one for where you're living. Okay. Now we're really simmering. I'll turn the fan on again. Could be nice just to like stir in a spoonful of yogurt into this soup for a garnish. That could be really nice. And yeah, I didn't make this spicy at all. Get a vented pipe to draw the air out the back, so that is there. So all of that stuff does live on the back of the oven, so maybe we just have to like fudge with the panel or something. You get Finn to do her electric fungineering. Okay, I'm just gonna tear a bit of basil in while this finishes simmering. Oh, right, yeah. You would need something to draw it out that way, though. I don't know. And that's the thing, right? Is like, I don't really want to mess around with this oven. Almost just rather, like, return it, you know? Because if we F it up, then we can't return it. Yes, your flan experience. Please tell me. Wound up being a lot of people there, including your daughter's best friend and her Mexican fiance. Actually teared up at how good it was. See? This is the reason that I love to cook for people. Because you'll, like, literally change their life. Just by making food. So glad you used the recipe I recommended. Everyone who tried it loved it. I am so happy that it ended up turning out. Like with that catastrophe you had with the pan exploding in your house. That's terrifying. Like if that happened to me straight up, I'd be like, I'm not making this again. So kudos to you. And then you even just like nailed it on the first try. I'm gonna start tasting this now. Bring this broth together. Oh, and we need the lemon still. Bob! How is Bob today? That's looking good, though. It's tasting good too. Okay, definitely need salt. A pretty good amount. But all the other flavors are nice. And there's this like underlying sweetness from all the veggies. But yeah, this is a really big pot of soup. Just got back from the store so you can make this exact same thing tonight. And that makes me so happy too. Not necessarily cooking live with Kate, but you still made the same thing as me. And that's why I stream too. For inspiration, for people to learn how to cook and eat better. Especially in North America, I would say. Europeans seem to be doing all right. But the way that our food system is in North America, we could all use a bit of help. It was crazy. You actually got several cuts on your hands? Wow. Yeah, I think it was like everything else was warm, but then we didn't think about the coldness of the tiles on the counter, right? So scary. So scary. Bob, I will tell you this. I added a can of coconut milk, so you might want to do that too. Just seems like it made the broth really nice. We're getting there. A bit more. Happens when you just cook a big pot of veggies. You were here until I started slicing the garlic. That was pretty early then. One more stir, and then we're probably good. And then we just gotta make sure like the zucchini and everything is not too crunchy still. It's so colorful. I really like the way that the cauliflower absorbed a lot of the turmeric from the curry powder. It's so yellow now. That's it. That's the ticket. Turmeric's really good for you, yeah. That is delicious. Oh yeah. Okay. Scoop out a thing. I see our crazy motorbiker is back from this morning. Guys, a crazy motorbiker was so aggressive this morning. And I got really mad while I was getting ready for stream at it. Who is subbing? We got Scoots. 32 months. We're almost at 3 years. Just stopping in to say, hey, you're going to a Greek fest. Please have, I mean, feta for Mish, and maybe like some souvlaki for me or something, or spanakopita. Thank you. And thank you for the sub. I hope you guys are having a good weekend otherwise. Literal perfect cook on the zucchini. Couldn't have done better. Turn it off. Yeah, your turmeric coffee, little adventure bong. How's that going? Parsnip, turnip, and yellow squash. Nice, like a winter squash then. Not too hot. I'll just pop the lid on that to keep it warm while we cook the duck. Yeah, no more flavor, or no more simmering. Now we just meld the flavors. Let them marry on up. That was really easy soup. And I know it's gonna be delish. 4.5 years. I mean, it's crazy for you guys, but also for me as the streamer, right? Okay, let's get this heating up because it is quite cold. And like medium high heat again. I usually like to sear my meats on the induction at like 360 Fahrenheit is the temperature I use. Haven't even noticed really a difference with turmeric in the coffee. Like the earthy flavor it adds to the light roast. Nice. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, okay. The duck breast is still leaking. While we're waiting for the pan to heat up, my salt and pepper's right here. We're gonna do some salt and pepper. Yeah, Bonk mentioned it like the other week. And I found it so interesting. Get an even sprinklage. That should do it. Maybe a bit more over here. There we go. Hello, EHPZ. So far, so good. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, no one can ruin my vibe. Hello, hello, hello. And thank you for the raid and welcome in. How was the Cortis Canteen today? Thank you for sharing your community over here. We're just getting ready to sear these duck breasts. We just finished our soup, popped it over to the side with the lid to stay warm. How was the stream and what did you get up to? Amp, went to get groceries, no milk, no meat, no cheese, no feta. Multiple stores had problems except for Costco. Okay, what did I hear or read this week? Is like the CEO of FedEx is basically telling everyone we're doomed. So yeah, you saying that like weird stuff's happening in the grocery store? Yup. Yeah, the rail strike, that's maybe what it is. Streaming out of the restaurant, it was a busy one. Good day, steady busy. I love those days because they go by so nice and fast, right? Just like, wow, my shift's over now. Yes. Okay, this seems very nice and hot. And see how we don't have any fat in here because there's more than enough to render out. And then we're gonna go skin side down. Wherever you place the duck breast, we're not gonna move it, so be very sure. And then give it a little press. Trust. Trust, chat. This is the way. Wow. Okay, finally, Twitch actually shows me. Bob just gifted 3 months of subs to Cortis Canteen. Thank you. Faceplant. And yeah, welcome in. Welcome back to the kitchen crew. Trino, go get your coffee. Go back and get it. Turning it down a bit now. We started on a high heat. And then we'll turn it down a touch. But it's already not sticking, so I am very happy with this. I just turned it down to 270 from 360. That is what I do. That is straight up what I do, Am. I literally only go to the store once per week. And if I can like do that for my life and also with stream, I think everyone else can do that too. And yeah, you usually only go to 2 stores. like Costco and then the Real Canadian Superstore, and that's it. Usually I can find everything there. But yeah, it sucks when you have to go to like 4 stores and you still don't find what you're looking for. Facts. Yeah, and then that's the other thing. I mean, I'm lucky to have enough space to do that, right, Annie? Is I will buy things in larger quantities so that I don't have to keep going back. Just to show you guys the color that we're working on here, it's really like golden still, right? So we're gonna keep going on this one side. I'll turn it up a little bit more. Back up to 300. So then same with that one. Just give it a little flip around. But yeah, this is not a thing that we want to be rushing to cook, ever. Yum, Mary. Burrata. Did you pick some up? Yeah, exactly, Bonk. Like, I forgot to buy my onion this week at the store, so I had to quickly rip today and go just grab one onion from the store. That's really it, though. You'll have to eat your cereal with water or, like, skim milk. Just don't, right? No, you can't take the supply chain for granted anymore. This we know. That's exciting, Mary. What are you gonna do with the burrata? Just, like, eat it by itself? I'm just going to grab some water. Just eat the cereal dry, I would say. Whoa, burrata to go with lasagna? That is going to be something else. It's really special. Like, it's a thing that when you eat it, it like makes you want to close your eyes. Just really enjoy it. Okay, so then as the duck breasts are cooking, I kind of watch on the side and like see how much it's been cooked through on the side that's on the pan, right? And then we'll flip it over when it looks like it's half. Holy, my dad with a 50-month resub? And he was talking about his 46. Dad, how are ya? Thank you so much for that. Wild. We're now at 6 out of 15 for our sub goal today. 50 months, what? Where did the time go? I'm gonna flip this. We can always flip it back over too, right? We can always flip the duck back over. Yeah, hype times 50. Or you have 53. Okay. That just got very loud. Bought some Eye of Round. Want to use it for ground beef. It'll be good, just very lean. I like to cook my duck. I mean, this is just for duck breast, really, because duck leg is completely different. I like to cook my duck breast medium rare to medium, so like anywhere from 125 Fahrenheit to 135, 140 Fahrenheit. And Chica Stella gifting subs too. Friends, thank you. I'm gonna get my thermometer as well so we can check it together. It's always awesome too when I recognize most of the names. Holy! I say one thing. You guys are like, wait. I can barely hear the alerts with how loud the duck is. Here we go. I'm putting stuff in chat too. Yeah. Thanks, friends, for crushing the sub goal just now. Okay, let's welcome in from Chica Stella. 5 new peeps. We got Muse Origin. I am HPX. How do I say this? Pez Platija, Elrad 24, and Minuteman 781. And then from Annie, thank you, Annie. We got Pouncing Kitten, Joshua Klein, Bolo 13, Nanny Moo, and Wall Street Brian. Welcome, welcome in. That is very rare still. The way that I can poke that in. We gotta keep going. Yeah, just beat it into submission. I can tell there's a couple splatters on the lens. It's a bit hard to see through. Just a touch of duck fat on the camera. It's totally fine. So this duck breast was a bit smaller, and then I'm just feeling it. We're getting there. So I want to flip it over on the fat side one more time. I don't know. Yeah, you don't hear the camera complaining. Luckily. I'm impressed. I really have to say, like, all these Sony cameras that I use for this stream, and all of the times that I'm cooking, like, really hot food underneath. Awesome. Wow, that really seared the underneath. Holy. It, like, fried in its own fat. So I was trying to, like, crisp up this top part. Use this side of the pan. Do the juices run clear for duck? No. They will definitely not. Yeah, duck is like all dark meat. So I kind of treat like a duck breast like a steak is how I treat it. So actually, like, when you start to see the juices coming out like that, it's actually getting close to being like medium rare. That's how I always cook a burger too. As soon as the like blood starts coming up to the surface, flip it over. Flip it on this edge too. I didn't really get touched with any heat there. So yeah, we cook this to medium rare, medium temp. And it's almost there. Very serious. And then I guess I'll grab a plate to rest it in. In or on. Huh. I only have one plate, so I won't use that to rest it on. Wow, I didn't even know that we had a hype train at level 2. Thanks for the 11 subs, everyone. Okay, there we go. I think I'm happy. No, we go more still. We go more still. It really like shrinks up and gets so thick in the center of the duck breast. You can't rush it. You really can't. Yeah, like, that is quite rare in there still. And you know that we're gonna make an awesome pan sauce from all of that, right? Yeah, that was always really fun, hey Annie? When they did all the new hype train emotes, like almost all the time. Now it seems like we have hit the limit, hey? That is some very unctuous fat there on the one end. This one is getting cooked faster than this thicker one, for sure. Now they're going crazy with ads on Twitch. Yeah, I didn't really change any of my settings from what we had before. It's just like, it can be a bit too much, right? I feel like 1 every 15 minutes is very fair. Yeah, hates them. But like, what can we do, guys? Like, we have to really think about the reality here. Is cable TV has way more ads than anything online, and people still watch that no problem. They love it, right? But yes, so then I do try and have like pre-rolls turned off as often as possible, just so that like when someone new does come in, that they can actually watch the stream. That's done. Yeah. Or actually, we'll leave this on. Just turn it down a bit. Okay, it got a little bit soft around the edge where it was juicing, but those look yummy, hey? But yeah, I don't think there's any other way to like solve that problem. Even if it like, is it a problem? I don't know. It's like you can't do the same thing that YouTube does. You can't just like skip an ad, right? Because that's gonna mess up the broadcast. So what do you do? Oh yeah, I forgot when you put thyme and fat, it pops like that. So yeah, just careful. We're flavoring the duck fat pre-deglaze. It's my favorite thing ever. It's so fun. And then, careful when we add this. Little Marsala wine. Steam chat. Steam chat up. Now we start scraping, and I turn down the heat a bunch. We'll probably still mount it with a bit of cold butter. I need a bit more Marsala still. I'm okay if it's more like a jus of sorts, right? Let's try it. Hey, Dave, how's it going? How's the fam? Welcome, welcome in, sir. Hype train? We did have one flour sin. Oh, that did actually turn out really nice. Look at that sauce. It's like not even really split. Mmm. Okay, we'll cook the marsala a little bit more. I just have it on low heat. Cook a bit of that flavor out, and I think maybe I will mount it with a little nub of butter. So that'll just be really yummy. You watch a channel you refuse to sub to because it's only rebroadcast of old TV shows. So yeah, just do something else for 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes they do? Holy. Sheesh. Family's doing good. He had his operation and is doing good. They're gonna be 1 year old soon? That really went fast, it's true. I remember when they were just born. Yeah, I mean, it already has the sheen from the duck fat, but the butter really helps to just bring it together. We'll do like a tablespoon. And it has to be cold. Very, very important. It's gotta be cold, and then your like sauce that you're mounting can't be too hot either, because then it will split. That's why I turn the heat way down. And then yeah, it'll start to get like kind of creamy looking and emulsified. That's called beurre monté. Mounted butter in the sauce. Okay, now let's try it. It'll probably taste way different. The butter will add the sweetness. And yeah, it gives a nice body, that's true. I've almost used like every tasting spoon today, holy. Mmm. Wow. Massive difference. Okay, we'll get rid of all this stuff that we are cooking with, and then we'll set up a cutting board for the duck, and then we'll serve our soup. Butter sculptures, we had to do like a fat sculpture that was just like beef fat in culinary school. Don't ask me why. That's like definitely an old school thing that we were made to learn, right? And so then the one that I chose to do was the bowl in New York. Is it New York City? Yeah. The bowl in New York City. And then it was really cool when we went there. We got to see it in person. Life-sized? Yeah, I think mine was like this. Like pretty big still. The sauce is making you salivate, Bonk. Me too. I always find I have to like talk different sometimes near the end of stream because I'm seriously salivating. I gotta keep the saliva in the back of my cheeks. It's like, okay, I am ready. That's nice though. Everything done like within 3 hours. Gotta love that. Sweet. Drunken Buddha raid. My dude, how was your stream? Welcome in, friends. I'm Kate, and you're honestly coming in at the perfect time. We're about to slice our duck and serve up the soup. Yeah, everyone go follow Drunken Buddha. I know he cooks sometimes, he games sometimes. What was he up to? Hi, Sweetest Lee, Diogen, Warzel, No Manaman, Static GX. Sup? Yeah, they're very polished. I didn't fondle them. I didn't do that. If you were wondering. Thank you for the follow as well. Hi. How are you? Yawn Lions? Thanks for the follow. Okay, we need a cutting board. The duck has been resting. Oh, the juices. That's a lot of juices in there. That's gonna be a nice mid-rare, I would say. Yeah. Drunken raid. Hey, Sensei. Or Sensei. Do I want to slice this with my chef's knife? I can't really decide right now. Thanks, sir. I mean, seeing the juices, it's like, whoa. Did I undercook this a bit? But then I feel it and it feels perfect. So I guess we'll find out. What did you get up to on your stream? I keep asking, but no one's sharing with me, so I'm just gonna keep asking. Space Ace, welcome. So yeah, the duck was just resting while we made a quick little marsala pan sauce with some fresh thyme and butter, just to go along with it. And 90s Misfit, hello. Oh, I love that. It's just like kind of a soup sort of day, hey? Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Can we even beat that though? I would trade this meal for a portion of what you made, straight up. Because that's always good. Okay, that one's the little bit less done one, so I'll let it keep resting. And then how we would like to cut our duck or slice it, kind of on an angle. So I like kind of angle my chef's knife like this, almost like a 45. Got plenty? Yes. Right? Such a classic comfort dish. Always down. If anyone ever offers me, I mean, anytime anyone ever offers me food, it's a yes. I don't know why the light is very dark right now. Let's turn that baby up. And he made bacon, onion jam, and blackberry compote too. There you go. Thanks, Zakia. Bacon onion jam. I think I made that before for like a burger. Oh. Halo. Halo, I like duck. We did okay. Okay, the tender might fall off, but we'll try and keep it on there. See? That little duck tender. Oh, I got a texto. Is it the husbando? That's beautiful. Mish! Yeah, grab a slice, please. Every time I cook duck, I'm always like kind of impressed myself. Because I still get a little bit stressed when I cook it. I don't know why. And it's like a protein that I really love. But yeah, try cooking duck, chat. Seems like it's even cheaper than chicken now, actually. So we're actually splitting these two breasts between 3 people today, just because I find like duck is very satiating with the fat and stuff, and how dense the meat is. First one, success. Do I want you to be stressed out cooking duck? No, I just think everyone should learn because it's really delicious and not many people have eaten it. Thanks for the follow, Go Suit Teddy. Yeah, go get some feta, Reno. Make your broski a Greek salad. Mish, Scooter's at Greek Fest today. I told her to go have some feta for you specifically. And I asked her to have souvlaki for me. I Could have rendered the fat a bit more. I like to like kind of judge myself as I cook, because sometimes I don't have people to do that anymore, right? But just seeing the fat on this duck breast is a bit thick. Could have rendered it a touch more. That's really it though. Good color. Like it wasn't too dark that I couldn't have crisp it up more on that side. I just didn't. But yeah, really, really nice. And thank you, friend. Yeah, I love this knife. Been using it for a long, long time, both in the restaurant and just at home here. I guess that's also the thing, hey Lily, is I sometimes forget that because it's so readily available here in the stores, like either fresh or frozen. But yeah, not everyone actually has access the same way that we do in North America. So thanks for saying that. You should make spanakopita. It's easy, it's not that hard. Make a bunch too and then pop them in the freezer or something, right? Okay, so I'll do up this little plate for my bro and his partner. Not entirely positive if the girlfriend's down for duck. So yeah, like our friend Paul from Vancouver Island, when we used to cook for him a lot, he said he hates duck to us. When we asked him one time, we're like, hey, we're making duck this week, you want it? And at first he's like, no, I don't like it at all. And then we were like, well, what if you let us, no, don't do that. What if you let us cook it for you? And so he was like, you know what? I will go for that. And we're like, okay, we won't charge you anything for it. We just want you to try it cooked by us. And then he ate it and he's like, yeah, I like duck. Stay. Juices. We'll probably just pour that into the saucepan. Okay, so that'll be good for one other portion, and then I get like a couple ounces. 4-ish ounces. This. Pan's not hot anymore. Perfect. Ah, the sauce kind of split as it sat there. Just give it a mix. Give it a little mix up. Oh, there's Samo. Heading to Harley's? Let's go. It's my husband. Just a little glazy glaze of this, you know. Can even do a little bit of that action. Little bit of that. Whoa. Okay, that's for my bro and his partner. So we'll quickly do up their soups too. That's the thing about being a chef as well, is you never serve yourself first. It's just known. Yeah, the sauce is gonna totally elevate it, hey? Okay, I'm just gonna pour the juices into the pan. Oh God, only some of them went in. It's gonna be a full cleanup after stream. Nobody saw anything. Okay, now, this goodness. This goodness over here. We'll zoom out a bit. Get the ladle. Get the ladle and the bowls. Woohoo! Samuel's home tomorrow! And hi, John, how are you? Welcome. Okay, you guys can see this masterpiece? Yum. Look at how that turned out. Spiced lentil veggie soup. You better believe there's beef broth in there. You can make it vegan though if that's what you want, but wow. Look at the way that even just ladles into the bowl. Why did we make this today? It looks so dang good. So then we were laughing at this recipe a bit earlier because it said the best lentil soup ever, right? And so I always like to test a recipe to see if that is a legitimate statement or not. But so far I'm quite impressed. Quite heckin' impressed here. Have you ever yodeled as you ladled? Have not yet in my life, but there may be a time. John, you just finished the table? What did you guys chat about today? How was it? And yeah, this soup is gonna be like warming. And there's so much left over too. That's why we did that as well. Okay, I'm gonna bring these first and then I'll bring the duck over and then we'll taste our stuff. Wait, we're not going anywhere because we need a photo. And look at that. Ah! I'm so happy I made duck with this soup because this is exactly what I imagined. How good it was gonna look together. Yeah, now's the time of year when you're overwhelmed with zucchini. Lazy just brought over today a massive, massive one. Okay, chat, how much would you pay for a bowl of soup and a portion of duck? Talking about fall, she made zucchini soup, you made pumpkin pork cutlet curry, and you had a blast? Awesome. Welcome to Kate's Soup Kitchen, where we have not just soup, but also duck. Yes. Slap some bannock in there and you'll give me a couple toonies. I would allow that. I would give you guys soup for $1. I mean, you hung out with me the whole time. Okay, I'll be right back. I think I gotta mute it too, because it'll cut out. You need to make zucchini bread? I don't know if I've ever made that, but I've eaten it a lot and it is good. Okay, duck next. Have one more look. I'm really proud of this. Yeah, my bro just scared me. I walked into the shop and I like felt his presence, but I couldn't see him. And he just like popped out behind the truck. I was like, hey, I was like, whoa. I'll be back. I'm here. Let's do this. Okay, back it up. Hey, excuse me, back it up. Back it up. Back it up. No dogs in the kitchen that far. Lay or sit down, please. Lay or sit down, please. With dogs, you just have to repeat yourself a bunch. She thinks I'm serving her the duck right now, which is definitely not happening. But what I will do is give her the cutting board. Otherwise, she's just gonna go nuts because this dog loves duck. I'm back for good. Me too. I mean, you didn't really help me cook anything today, though. But I guess good dogs do get that. Thank you. Is that dog you? Okay, I still gotta pour some sauce over this. And if you're wondering why my duck's in a plastic container, because I only have like 4 plates. And they're all in the dishwasher. But whoa. The way that this paired together, really nice. I snuck a little piece of duck on my bro's plate when I brought it over. I had no words. Yeah, heard me ask about paying. I was like, chat, what would you pay for a portion of duck and a bowl of soup? Chat said $1. $1. What? That's gonna destroy them. Why does that taste so good? Zakia said $45? Whoa. I think like a fair price point, like, yeah, veggies are expensive now, right? Like soups aren't even that cheap to make anymore. But yeah, this should only be like, let's say max if I filled the bowl up, right? Nice serving, $10 to $12. Because it's just vegetables, right? There's no meat in there or anything. And then like the duck portion on the side should also be like maybe around the same price. So like, let's say total, maybe $22 to $25. Not bad. You'd pay $15 for the soup and $30 for the duck. Wild. What would you personally pay, or what do you think it's actually worth? Just like what you think it's worth or what you would pay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing too serious, right? I just sometimes like to pose that question. Okay, I'm gonna eat this next one and then we'll try the soup. Nice thing about soup is it holds the heat pretty well. Yeah, Astra didn't cook anything today, but she'll definitely help the cleanup, hey? Hey, get on this side. Sit. Good dog. Lady Bonfire, you eat at home, it's not worth going out. Yeah, like, so this is why I cook this type of food at home for myself. Because I also don't find it worth it going out to pay someone else to cook this for me. Curry duck is good. Yeah, duck is good for curry. Astra, lay down. Good girl. The duck's making her crazy. Nice trade, Annie. Yeah, let's say like if we put the mash or the duck with mashed potatoes and the sauce, whoa, that would be a $30 plate. Static, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I really just like the way that this broth turned out. Like there's no oil slick on top at all. It's magical. Yeah, exactly, Torino. It's nice to eat out, but like it's so expensive. That melded nicely as it sat. And whenever I use like a curry powder versus like making curry paste and stuff like that, I try to not actually put too much, so that you can still taste like everything else that's in here, right? And not just like curry. You taste the sweetness of the veggies, the earthiness of the lentils, stuff like that. Hey, you can't even tell that I put a can of coconut milk in there, no. Yum. Super healthy. The veggies aren't just like mush. Oh, that's okay, Flowerson. Yeah, see, that's why I asked. I wouldn't pay anything because actually I don't like duck. But you think it would be worth about 45 to 50? That's wild. Amp? Duck fried rice? Better than pork fried rice? It might be. Waiting on bags. I mean, not yet, Amp. I gotta go pick him up tomorrow. He's staying overnight in Yellowknife. But very close. At least he's farther south. He's getting closer. Best thing about these types of like soups, stews, etc. tastes better the next day. That's wild. It really turned out good. I don't really taste the fresh basil that we added at all, or like the thyme, but maybe that just means it all balanced out really nicely. I'm good. Yeah, I wonder. Samo going to eat out? Fun. Okay, friends. That was a good stream. Like, just under 3 hours. It's basically our quick and easy Saturday, I guess. Turn some of these lights down now. So yeah, I have some bread in the fridge, but the lentils are super duper filling. So usually I don't like go muster a piece of bread out until I'm close to the end of the bowl. Otherwise, I'll just eat all the bread and then not eat the soup. You're eating at the Explorer tonight? That's the hotel you're staying at? Sweet! That is fair, Zakia. Yeah, like that's the thing you just don't know is like every restaurant you go to is like not every chef or cook has the same skill level. So you might go there one day and the food's absolutely fantastic. Go there like 2 days later in the week, totally different tasting. That is also a thing that really bugs me. Combos minimum $40 serving. That is so expensive, chat. I was thinking like $25 and I would be happy with that. What wine would I pair? I mean, I'm not like a big wino. I mean, the duck, you definitely want to go with something darker, right? I'm stuck between going for like a lighter red or going like the rosé route, because that would be really good with the soup too. Yeah, Bud Light. Gewürztraminer? Yeah, rosé, maybe a lighter like Pinot. That's the thing about duck, right? Is you can kind of go both ways. Rosé. Samo, you need a rosé tomorrow? Okay, who are we gonna go raid? We got so many awesome raids today. Same with yesterday too. Everyone's filing in, bringing us all the love. Wait, this looks fun. Ha 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 ha! This looks really fun. I know exactly where we're going. Hitch is back. Hitch is back. Day one, hitchhiking to TwitchCon. Yes. Day one though. I've never like, I don't think I've ever got in on his trips when he's on day one. It's always been like a little bit later. Yeah, something a bit tart. I will say like we didn't end up putting the lemon in the soup and it doesn't really need it. Maybe the wine with the duck kind of got that tartness. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. It was fun, Mary, hey? And yeah, what? Bob's gonna go make this soup now at home? He went and picked up all the ingredients? That's also some of my favorite things. And yeah, we had a wine. Oh gosh, that's another $20. Oh no. Okay, friends, we will not be back tomorrow. Get to go pick up the bear, the northern bear, after 5 weeks. I don't know what the plan is for Monday, but we will keep you posted on Discord. How about that? But yeah, I'll be back next week for sure, okay? Yeah, no strum tomorrow, so don't be sad if I'm not on, okay? I will say though, we did just like postpone Bonk's Scotch egg stream, so we'll make that next week then, because I still have the pork shoulder to grind and stuff like that. Hitch's channel is intended for mature audiences now? Yeah, exactly, right, Bonk? Should be nicely set up for winter. I will, for sure. Okay, friends, love you all. Thank you for the awesome couple days of streams. Really good foods that I get to eat now. This soup will like be 2 days for sure. Yum. And yeah, if you need anything at all, you know where to find us. Discord, Twitch, just give me a message. I'm around. I'll get back to you ASAP. I think that's it. Let's go see how Hitch's little tour is going. I don't even know where he's starting from. Is he on the island still? Let's see. I'm excited. Okay, love y'all. Stay safe out there. See you next time. Don't do them next Saturday. What about Sunday? Message me. Okay. Bye, friends.